I want to get up to the front where you, up to the front of the march. Look back. Chanting, yell, open up the states. Open up the state. So what's interesting about my stream is that it's been buffering the whole time since I pushed play, but it's on both platforms. Jerry, I don't know how I'll stop it because the button that says stop is continuing to load. Blocking the street. That's what they do in Portland. So by this time, last time, there was already a few problems. Last time, this particular Oregon Women for Trump did a march. There was already problems by this point. Little ones, but there were still problems. Even police were telling some people to get out the way and things like that, or get onto the sidewalk. There hasn't been none of that this time. Thank you, officers. Now this cop up here is going ahead. They were stopping last time. Police were watching and stopping, telling people to get onto the sidewalk and everything last time. They're not saying that this time.
It's okay. You're too fat to get out of your car anyway.
What'd you say? Time out. What'd you? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is called freedom and we're allowed to do it.
So we're probably about halfway now. Maybe, yeah, about halfway. What did you say? Would you like to repeat what you said?
No.
Yeah.
He was giving me the thumbs down, and I said, you're too fat to get out of your car.
You're too fat to get out of your car. Wow.
You know?
He looked kind of hefty. Okay, I get it. I get it.
I thought that extra padding is keeping me warm.
May have took him a little minute.
He had the F Trump song on.
Yeah.
You need to get back. Back.
Can you all wave to the helicopter? Wave to the helicopter, they're taking video of us.
Yeah.
But he's just staying in the back.
Yeah.
I guess.
What's up? Please.
I know I find you.
Thank you, man.
How you doing?
All right. Are you going up there? Someone just offered me an umbrella. Put up the phone. Hold on, you guys.
Where's that parking?
I don't know, Bush Park or something like that.
Are you going by Bush Park?
No.
Do I not know how to open an umbrella? I know I do. Yo. Hold my streamer, please. I obviously don't know how to open up an umbrella. Yeah, thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Oh, slow down. Slow down.
We need to slow down.
What's wrong? People far back, so they're saying slow down. Some people can't probably walk as fast as others. What's that? Thank you, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
What is up, everyone? Happy New Year's Day. I hope you guys are doing good. Please let me know how you're doing in the chat. As always, hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. I believe this is a anti-lockdown. Well, it was a rally that turned into a march. As you can see by the flag there is Proud Boys present. This is mostly patriots and non-Antifa. And they're supposed to be marching to the governor's house. And this is in Salem. I know my title was all messed up. YouTube's giving me a hard time these last few days. But this is in Salem, Oregon. There was another rally with, I believe it's Black Lives Matter. They were also rallying. I haven't checked their feed since I've gone live, but potentially they could be marching to the same location, which is either going to cause friendship or conflict. Hopefully the first. But I thought this would be interesting. We're going to try and cover it. I believe in a half hour, maybe an hour, I think there's supposed to be a pro-Trump march. I'm not sure where it's supposed to be happening, but I think it's going to be covered by Right Side Broadcasting. We may switch over to that, depending on how things go. If you're new here, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon. It helps the channel grow. If you want to make sure that you're always notified and you never miss a notification, make sure you join the Discord. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, thank you so much, Morgan H. I really appreciate your donation and all your support. Happy New Year to you.
I heard.
I'm not sure why this guy's feed is chopping up. I'll see if I can find something more clear. found a better feed, but there's no audio for some reason. Just a moment.
You guys like the song you're singing?
All right, I found one that has a better feed and audio, so just a moment.
It's the way it should be. Terrorists. The cop's telling us to get off the road, and we're in something or another. I can't even hear him. Commie cops today. 50-50 commie cops.
Hey, thank you so much, Sherry, for your donation and all your support. Happy New Year's to you.
Fucking talking about. Tell us we can't get off our own fucking streets, that our taxpayer dollars pave these streets.
So if you guys didn't see it last night at it was 5 o'clock this morning, the protesters hit the streets in Portland. They were fighting with riot police, throwing fireworks, the normal kind of stuff. But then they also walked around and blew out all the windows of all the businesses in the area. I didn't see it till this morning after it wasn't live anymore. Otherwise, I would have live streamed it. But that could have something to do with why these people gathered. And you're definitely going to see people that are bitter towards the police because of that. Because they allow, a certain group of individuals to walk around and destroy businesses and set things on fire. And then you have people, this group of individuals who's just walking down the street. They're not throwing things or doing anything really wrong. It's practically a patriotic parade at most, and they're being yelled at by officers and stuff. So there probably will be some bitterness and stuff. That's just my prediction anyways.
I'm not a big fan of hiding behind women. Are you women for commandments? Where are you?
Hey, thank you so much, Travis, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate you.
Well, we got 3 patrol cars. There's 2 over here to the right, 1 up there.
I just want to mention, just so everyone's aware, while I'm live, I'm not able to show any pew-pew sticks, can't show any boom sticks of any sort. They will delete my channel. I've been censored for it. The last time I had it on the screen, they wouldn't let me go live for 4 or 5 days, and they kept playing stupid and acting like they didn't know why I couldn't go live. Eventually, they came forward and told me it was because of the firearms. I cannot show that on the screen. It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about it. For everybody that's getting ready to tell me to go on D Live and all that stuff, I'm live on D Live right now. But the problem is all the viewers are on YouTube. This is about showing people what's happening, showing people the truth. So I have to go where the people are. The people are on YouTube. And so I'm on YouTube and D Live. Shout out to everyone watching on D Live right now. For anybody who would like to watch on D Live and prefer to watch on D Live, the link is in the description. But I just wanted to give you guys a head up. So if we just go black screen for abruptly, that's probably why, is to cover up any kind of pew-pew sticks. Thank you guys for understanding.
Let's hear it. Sorry. That's the truth. I'm sorry. There was plenty of posts on Proud Boys too about how women are trying to steal their movement. So, ain't just me that thinks that. Huh?
I gotta pee.
Oh.
All this community.
What did you say though? My bad. Who was that, Fatal? Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much, Tanya. I really appreciate you and all your support. Happy New Year's, Julie. So I have to mute the video for a second because of the commercial music playing. I don't want them to stop the feed over something as silly as music. All right, well, I'm not sure what happened to this guy's feed. We're going to switch it 1 second.
You know, we're not going to stand for this anymore.
Exactly.
So,
Well said, well said.
What part of the Constitution do you not understand?
we are free!
We are free people! We have rights!
We're human! We're all
This is
essential!
the First Amendment! This is the First Amendment!
Fuck King Brown!
Fuck King Brown!
Fuck King Brown! King Brown for treason!
King Brown is a felon. He has violated our Constitution more than one time, and we just stand here and take it. What is wrong with people? Stand up! Where is the man in this fucking community?
More likes in the chat, guys. Likes and loves and all those kind of fun things.
Where is the fight?
We love your
Where
patriotism.
are you?
If you'd love to be out here, click on that
We're
like
at
and
the fire!
follow
Where
button, please.
Are you? We're at the fire! Where are you?
Click that like and follow, guys. I appreciate it.
We can't do the
I
fire,
want you to like the
guys.
video, but like the page also if you guys don't
We
mind.
want someone else to bust you up.
Throw it out so more people can find out about how to protect their
Open
rights.
up our space. We are free people.
Stand up for their rights.
Stop complying with stupid orders. No vote, no law. No vote, no law. No vote, no law. No vote, no law.
You guys have some good lines. Give them some more funny lines in the chat, guys. Give some more funny things like F Antifa, but kind of funny stuff if you guys think of a little joke or something.
Against the virus. Destroy your television.
Or fun jokes without cussing or name calling about Kate Brown if you're in Oregon. I know it's hard.
Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Learn the facts. Welcome to the neighborhood, folks. To the streets. To
The streets.
To the streets. To the streets. To the streets. To the streets. To the house.
Sorry, everyone. I have to send out all the notifications so people know that we're live because YouTube doesn't do their job.
On our way up to the mansion, it looks like.
Open up our states. We are free people. We don't want your free money. We want our jobs back. We don't want your free money.
So for those that are just joining us, these are patriots and Proud Boys and anybody else that is like-minded. They were rallying. I believe this is about anti-lockdowns, and they decided to march to their governor's mansion. Black Lives Matter is also having a rally. This is in Salem. As far as I know, they're at the park having a pizza party right now. So I wasn't really sure when this started if they were going to end up meeting up at the governor's mansion or not. But I believe that Black Lives Matter is hanging out at the park. So I don't believe there's going to be any kind of conflict like that, thankfully.
We want our freedom back.
Open our state, take.
Heck yeah, almost 2,800 of us. See what happens when I'm not showing legal stuff. Every time we got a courtroom on the camera, oh no, can't get more than 400 or 500 people in there. Thank you guys for all being here. Please hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. For those of you that don't know or they perhaps didn't see the hearing, I covered a hearing in Georgia, I think it was day before yesterday, where there was a bunch of truth revealed, and next thing I know, they stripped my video down and deemed it a violation of community guidelines. So I just contacted YouTube to see why, because I see other channels who have the same hearing covered, their video was not taken down. So I don't know if it's something I said or what, but I have a video, I have that live recorded. Once I get a response through email, I'm going to screenshot it, and then I'll have that uploaded so we can see how that goes, because you know, that's not right for them to take down my videos and stuff. It's just part of their censorship, and I got it all screen recorded, so just want to keep you guys up to date. For those of you that try to go back and watch that video, it's not there anymore.
Thanks for all the sharing out there, guys. Thanks for the donations also. I appreciate that. Venmo only Mr. Bill. Cash App only Mr. Bill. Venmo only Mr. Bill.
Yeah, serving it. I totally believe that. For those that didn't see it, he's saying that you can't see my subscribe button right now unless you go to like my profile of my channel. YouTube does really funny stuff to me. They'll throttle my engagement. They'll shadow ban me. You'll see the numbers start dropping by 50, 100 people, and it's because I'll be shadow banned. Sometimes you can hit the like button, and then within 5 minutes or so, you can scroll down and see that your like isn't there anymore. They've been dropping my subscriber numbers, 100 subscribers a day for the last 2 days. I was at 38K, and then I went down to like 37.7 or something. They took a couple hundred people away for like no reason. They're funny about stuff. YouTube is funny about stuff, but gotta stand tall and shine bright, move forward. They're not stopping this over playing with my numbers. Not at all. I appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate all of you dealing with all the shenanigans that, you know, YouTube likes to throw to us. Big shout out to all of you.
Levels off. How many Patriots out here? 300 strong or more. Always careful, but yeah, the way back might be a little bit trickier. Yeah, somebody. It's out of Seattle, isn't it? No, it's out of Eugene. Catch my breath, guys.
All right, let's unfold the house. Welcome.
The rain's kind of we have a mist now instead of a hard rain like it was earlier, so.
Everybody knows
one of the most badass patriots out there. I go, okay.
Hey, thank you so much, Sherry. I really appreciate your donation and all your support. Thank you for being here.
Arrest Kate Brown! Arrest Kate Brown!
Yes, we're out here with all the little people now.
Hey, man, what's for China?
There she's in there going.
I'll get you!
This is freedom right here, people. This is what we do. Freedom! Freedom!
We don't intend to fight you, but we will tell you you're probably being deceived. And by probably, I mean definitely.
Freedom!
Thanks for sharing, guys. Thanks for sharing. Let's see if we can get up to 500.
I made the news! Say hi to Mom.
Open our state! Hey!
Open up our state!
Open our state! Hey! Open our state! Hey!
Open up!
Open our state! Hey! Open our state! Hey! Open our state! Hey! Open our state! Hey!
Open our state!
Hey! Open our state! Hey! Open our state! Hey!
Open our state!
Why do you stand there? We fought for you all summer long! All summer long we fought for all you motherfuckers!
All of you! I still support you, but I'm having a hard time with it. I'm having a fucking hard time with it.
For tyrants? Take an oath with the people.
I want to
What oath did you take? Fuck you!
Thanks for liking, following, and sharing, guys. Donating.
We supported you! We supported you! Now look at you!
A woman who is bound to defund you! Why do you protect the woman that is planning on taking your jobs?
She's gonna take your jobs and you stand here!
You support the communist government! Not everyone can win. At least let us fuck Antifa! Just don't do nothing. Give us a pass. You're no better than the communist bitch inside that house. Yep. That's about right.
Brown's a tyrant!
The only time you do your job is when you're working for the left. You don't do your job. You don't protect the right. We're not here. You're a piece of shit. To harass the police. We're not here to harass Kate Brown's goon squad. All right? The goon squad for Kate Brown. We're not here to harass them.
We have.
If anybody would like to speak, please come up to the speaker. I have a speech that was written by somebody else. I'll read it to the best of my ability.
Read it on, brother.
If I can find it.
Step away from the...
Read the first. Get away from the amplifier.
Rob, you need to step that way like 10 feet.
I need. The First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right for people to peacefully assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. This speech here was written by a man. He's a junkyard dog. He's a businessman and he's an Oregonian. His name's Tim Davis. Here's his speech. I'll do the best I can. As I stand here today, I stand in almost disbelief of where we sit as Americans on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2021. Today is a day of people. It's a day we must decide. Do we roll over and submit to the criminals, the traitors ruling over us? Or do we stand as a free people once again and remember what it means to be an American? Kate Brown, the commie clown, or would-be dictator of our state, doubles down on her constant threats against us and our lawful businesses. The greed and treason so bitch mad. I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to read it as it's written here. As you should. As you should. With the power of glorious Constitution does not give calls by name those brave small businesses owners. So few they are here in Oregon who have had enough and stand in the line of fire for all of us and all of our families. The dictator scum who rules over our state capital like some would be Hitler of days gone by. She screams she will enforce the criminal rule against any and all who stand alone trying to save their businesses, their hard-earned way of life. She screams her illegal threats against us and her lame claim to save lives. That tired and worn catchphrase the Democrats and all who seek our nation and her people brought to their knees scream. The pandemic, more like a scandemic, however, some way transforms our state into a complete domain where she alone rules over our businesses, our lives, our families, and our children's future, all in this insane, lame claim of saving lives. While true, I am no doctor, but as I look out and about, as many American medical professionals willing and even eager to flan the great flame that lies in this so-called terrible scamdemic. I look at the math. Math gives no fuck about your political stand, your color of skin, your birth, your age, rich or poor. Math care nothing but fact, rock solid, cold hard facts. Reality, actually, something so many across our troubled and endangered lands seem to have forgotten, brushed aside. Just look out and about and see the huge number of lemmings, cowards, wearing that ridiculous mask everywhere they go. living the government life as we all have. Crawl your lowly serf before the great and overeating wisdom of human waste. Talking like a human rat, Dr. Anthony Fauci. Look at the treason, the greed, filled power man governors in so many states. With it seems that one great Northwest and California leading the way with our own very commie clown Kate Brown in Oregon, the human scum Jay Inslee of Washington State, and of course the overblown pufferfish and rat ruling over California Gavin Newsom. Look at their criminal rule over land once free. I say I am an American and I am a free man. No government body rules over me and my family. No government head can order me to abandon my business, my job, order me to give up my God-forgiven right to live free and unmolested by the jackboot and heavy hand of the government gone mad with power over true law does not give. We will never grant. Even if there was a pandemic, one that was dangerous and spreading uncontrolled, no government body has the power to destroy our way of life and by their order. This is not some third world nation ruled over by greed and evil-soaked strongmen. This is a land of cowards and of human sheep who crawl before the criminal cartels of control and unlawful commands. Or I'll ask all of you, is it? What have we become? On this first day of the new year, 2021, I ask you, the people, the patriots of this once great nation, a nation we could return to the land of the free. If only we could return her to the land of the free. I ask in a troubled voice, in a worried soul, who are we as Americans? January 1st, 2021. Are we the new age, new world order serfs? Lemming in locksteps who give our God-given freedom? Or liberty, a pursuit of happiness, unmolested by government, terror, and tyranny? Are we the Americans of our time? Right now, this day? Are we going to simply bow and give up what it was once meant to be American? Will we crawl, pathetic, and submit again and again our freedoms and take our public servants to become masters? The time has come and we must decide. A stolen presidential election and a dictator rule across many states in our nation, once free, or is a restoration of our American nation to the land of the free and the home of the brave. I vote for the second declaration of independence against the criminal cartel now occupying the Oregon State Capitol.
So for those that are just joining us right now, this is Salem, Oregon, and everyone here is gathered in front of the governor's house.
USA! 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 USA!
And guys, listen up, guys, listen up. So these brown shirts that are standing here right now, they're following orders. You can look in their eyes. Some of them love hurting us. Some of them, you can tell, hate the fact that they have to stand against us because they'd rather be standing with us. So let's not be too hateful towards them.
Where are you going to draw the line?
Anybody else wants to speak? Now's your chance.
Okay, everybody.
what we have here is a franchise of McDonald's, the corporation of the United States. It was taken away from us in 1872. And if you guys want to get your rights back and come back to the law of the land and soil, join the Oregon Assembly. And you'll have your natural rights back. Right now, when we got our birth certificate, they took away our rights, and we're out now in the land of the sea. So if anybody has any wish to become a real American from the original Constitution, email me, phone me, and I'll give you the information. My name's Guy. My email address is guy@mac.com, MAC. My phone number is 503-663.
So I want to give a big shout out to Waville. Thank you so much for your donation and all your support. Thank you so much, Ganny, for your donation and all your support. Thank you, Ken, for your donation and all your support. And thank you, Free Please. I really appreciate all of you for being here, and thank you so much for showing all your support. I really appreciate all of you.
Does anybody here want to speak? You want to speak? Just tell them what your name is. Hey! Guys, no fighting. We cannot fight amongst nature. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for coming out today. We have need of this. We have had need for a long time to step out and stand up and represent what is important to us, what matters to us. Because if we won't stand up, we will get walked all over.
We're getting walked all over on already.
Let me throw down a little bit of history for you today.
Hey everyone, please take a second and hit that like button right now. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come see what's happening. So please hit that like button right now.
That's in power today. The same people that are in power today rolled up on that giant public square, that giant civic square, were those people, those thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Chinese young people were gathered together, and they smoked them. 10,000 of them they killed. And why did they do that? Because they have no respect for the people. The despotic regimes never have respect for the people. They run all over the top of the people. That's what they do. And this country was founded. It's a renewal. It's a revival, is it not? That we are rediscovering what this country was founded for. Was to push back against the king, right? The state, the despotic state that would run over the top of us. Let me say this in closing. That there is a scripture in the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, and it says that God in that day will give the spirit of justice to him who sits in judgment, and strength to those who push back the battle at the gate. That is what we are moving towards. We are seeking justice for those who sit in judgment, and we are pushing back. We will push back the battle at the gate. God bless you.
Thank you very much. You want to speak? Yeah, after.
Walk away, lady.
Just stand.
Yeah! USA! 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 People! USA! 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 United we stand! Divided we fall!
We need to get more people together, you guys. This is not enough. We're gonna have a war. War is coming.
It's a war already.
No, it's getting worse. It's gonna be worse. You need to talk to your neighbors, your friends, and get them out here with us.
Wake up! It's a war already!
It's time to get out of your houses and into the streets.
1776.
You are Constitution-loving people. We have been at war with China. They are performing a covert war against the American people. The virus is a false pandemic. You know that. It is a psychological op against the people of this country. Our votes were taken from us by China. Mark Zuckerberg poured millions into 5 or 7 counties and paid the Blantifa people to steal our votes. Dominion voting software in other countries was a cyber war against our republic. We have governors on a list of CCP friendly list, and Kate Brown is on it. Yeah! Kate Brown needs to go to Gitmo.
Yeah!
Kate Brown needs to be arrested.
Arrest Kate Brown!
Arrest Kate Brown!
Arrest Kate Brown! Kate Brown! Arrest Kate Brown!
Arrest Kate Brown! Kate Brown does not represent us, the people of Oregon. My question is, who is she representing?
China!
China! It's all a fucking scam.
Hey, thank you so much, Matthew, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. And thank you so much, Salty Merkin. I really appreciate your donation, all your support. Thank you both for being here.
I'm talking about your neighborhoods. I'm talking about your school boards. I'm talking about, I don't care if it's a water district, your county, your libraries. Get out, get involved. You could be, there's digitalwarriors.com. Go there if you're uncomfortable getting out in the public. But we will not take anything back until we start from the ground zero. And anybody going to DC next week, safe travels.
You guys did a good job. Thank you very much.
So you guys have seen me out here yelling. I'm 28 years old, and it is amazing to me the age groups I see here. I see young and old, but I don't see a lot of people my age. And it's very frustrating because I'm in a point of my life where my career has been ruined. I can't start a family. And it's impossible to meet someone right now when you're locked down. How much? You know what I'm saying? They're controlling our lives. And I've been telling people, please wake up, because God has spoken to me. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3:6. Now, I may be over here cussing and all this stuff. I'm sorry. My grandpa died. A lot of stuff's happened this year, and everyone's suffering. And I'm sick of watching people that we defend turn their backs on us, and they do it continually, and people keep defending them. Their actions speak louder than their words. Their actions speak louder than their words. And I'm telling you, we have to go out and we have to be loud. Stop being scared. I go to everywhere I go. I don't wear a mask, and I tell them to fuck off. Sorry for my language, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's my body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
Enough is enough, and I'm telling you guys, we are at war right now. They're going after the children. My little brother's doing online schooling. My little brother talks about he's not happy with his life. There's a lot of stuff that is affecting people that the longer we sit here and we allow all this, the worse it's gonna get. More people will die. So every day that goes by, someone's dying, and people act like nothing's happening. You are all here, and praise God, because you are my friends. Honestly, I feel I'm closer to you guys than people I've known my whole lives, because none of them are out here. None of them are out here. I'm out here fighting for people who mock me on my Facebook, and I post the truth, and people don't care. They don't want to wake up. They're in the matrix. All they care about is what they like to do. None of that is going to matter when they take away our lives.
And what do they like to do?
What do you think? I want to go to the movies. I want to party. Whatever it is that they do as fun. I want to watch football. You know what? Fuck all that shit. We don't need it anymore. Everyone is seeing that distracted us from the truth. They blinded us. They keep us busy. They make us work to death. We are not free. We've never been free. We think we are, but they put things in there and say, you know what? You have this option or this option or this option, and we have to pick from that. We don't get to be free. You know what I mean? We have been controlled for so long, and finally people are waking up and seeing the media lies to us. The movies lie to us. The pedophiles are everywhere. And as much as people think that sounds crazy, no, start researching it. We have pedophiles in Oregon who get defended in Oregon, and we have Satanists. This is This is a spiritual warfare. This is good versus evil. And if we don't fight back and we don't stand up for God and the truth, we will lose everything. And I tell people, I've been screaming it since March. Open up, because right now the people who didn't open up, they lost their business regardless. So you either are going to fight for your business or bow down and just lay over and die. I'm not going to let them keep kicking me, and I'm biting back. I am 28 years old. I'm a proud American, and I love my country, and I will die fighting for this country. I will shed my blood if I have to. I am not scared, and I think we're at the point now, if we don't actually stand up and use our voices and we let the fear control us, we are going to keep coming back here and just talking. Enough talk. Where's Bill Post? Where's our representatives that I see on Facebook saying, no, Trump lost? These are traitors. These are people who are not true Americans. So when Bill Post is out there talking shit about us, when we're his constituents, what the hell is going on? I voted for Bill Post, and I'm ashamed. I thought I could trust the guy. He seemed like a pretty good dude. You know, but he said what he had to say to get the vote. And that's all they do, is they talk and talk and talk. And I'm sick of it. Trump is the first president out of the few other presidents I can mention who's actually made a great change in our country. And he is showing us how much our country forgot what it is to love our flag. And to, you know, we have people who have died. My cousin's in the Air Force, like I served in the Army. You know, and I got medically discharged because I hurt my foot. I would serve again if they would let me. Call me now. I will serve. I will join Space Force. I don't care. I want to serve. I want to fight. I want to back Trump up because he truly cares about us. He truly cares about us, and he does what he says he's going to do. And I literally have not, I've been awoken before, but to see Trump stand up for us and to point out the evil and to show us the fraud in the everything, the voting system, the schools, you go to the medical field, everything, Congress, everything is corrupt. We have Republicans who are not Republicans, people. We have Republicans who are traitors to China. Go look at Mitch, getting $25 million from his Chinese father-in-law. I'm telling you, these people are corrupt. And when he says the swamp runs deep, Trump asked us to go to D.C. He's never asked us to do, he's only asked to do two things, to go out and vote and go to D.C. This is war. And we're at the point where our country's at a breaking point. It's at a breaking point. California's back on lockdown, Washington too, Oregon's next. This is not a joke. I told people lockdowns are never gonna end. There's a new strain of the virus. It's all a scam. So we just have to stick together and wake up, people. So I appreciate you guys coming out here. My name's Randy, and I'm sorry I'm over here cussing all this stuff. I'm a nice guy, but I'm speaking up for you guys because I care. And I love you guys because I've lost people I love. I lost my career. I lost everything.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know, I think Antifa is walking up the street from where they are. They have left the park where they were standing. Right now they're surrounding a cop vehicle that I believe is just down the road from where all these patriots are.
Allegiance. Everybody walk under it that is not holding it, please. Walk under the flag.
My fiance is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Do not poke it with your sticks, though.
We won't all fit under that flag.
A lot of people. Yeah, it's huge. It goes all the way up there.
All right, guys, here's Gina with the Pledge of Allegiance. Take your hats off.
I'm out of breath now from taking the flag out.
Thanks for sharing,
Sorry.
guys. Thanks for ignoring these trolls in there.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Hey, thank you so much, IDN, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Thank you so much, Morris, for your donation and all your support. And thank you so much, Francisco, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate both of you.
I've seen the takeover of this country. I lived above the Arctic Circle for 10 years out of 16 in Alaska. I did not come back down here and think I was going to find home. This is not my home.
Cool,
this is not. This place has been destroyed. But you all know this. The only thing that I want to tell you
So it's like to be under the flag and not under communism, you know?
Obama turned around and in 2000,
The trolls like to be under.
he created a law, and what it did is it divided us. It divided us.
That was the internet connection though under there.
take it and look at the divisions that have been caused. That guy was a great divider. Trump is trying to bring us back. He's for America. He's for us. But you know what? I want you to turn around and look at each other. And don't look at the color of their skin. They're Americans, each and every one of you. You're here to take and fight for your rights. The only thing I got to say is this is not going to get any better. It's going to be worse. And you better stand up, and turn around and hit it straight on.
So, like you just said, guys, he's absolutely right. Now is the time to stand up. We're on the brink of a civil war. And I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready, because if you look at the map, what's red and what's blue, I think the red's going to take over this whole country, and that's what we're going to do.
Red, white, and blue. In front of the blue.
Carrie is going to speak real
No,
quick.
black.
She's been waiting for about 25 minutes, so we're going to let her speak.
It's real quick. I am going to Washington, D.C. next week. To support Oregonians, intelligent, patriotic Oregonians, to support our country and to support Donald Trump. And I am so hoping that there are millions and millions of people that show up there.
Hi, my name is Margot Logan. I ran for state representative this year, and what I'd like to encourage people to do is to work on the voter integrity project. Oregon is probably just as bad as the other ones. We have some IT guys who are ready. We can't get the precinct data from every precinct in Oregon. It's been shut down. So we need people to join the Trump voter integrity army. And well, we're talking about the software. And we're talking about like the Dominion kind of situations. And we have it here. I got barred as a poll watcher in Multnomah County. And another GOP poll watcher got expelled that night. I did the primary for 8 days, and I was asking too many questions. And so I know we're going to build an army to change that. We have to get the data, and we got to have the people who know how to read that data. And some of them are willing to teach us how to do it. So we have to go forward with a positive plan. So that's my message.
All right, guys, real quick, we're rolling the flag up. If anybody can go on and help to roll that up so it does not touch the ground, it's going in the black bucket. And I know it's starting to rain. I'm not worried about any rain, because rain does not take away patriotism, does it, guys? No way! All right, who's speaking next?
Thanks, you guys, for the great chat.
All right, let's let. I'm gonna have him. You. Got it.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's so awesome to see all of you great patriots here. But as someone said before, we need a whole lot more people. And we need a whole lot more people at the grassroots level. I was recently named president of the Patriot Action Network here in Oregon, and what we do is we exist to unite all the patriot groups under one banner. Because I'm telling you right now, without unity, we're done.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ was the first to say it, and Abraham Lincoln seconded it. A house divided against itself cannot stand. So we need to unify as never before, because y'all know it ain't going to get any easier. It's going to get rougher. And I just wanted to say to the officers here, okay, you guys, these aren't the enemy. I know some of you guys think they are, but they're not the enemy. And someone said earlier very well, and I want to second that, I know that they'd much rather be on the side of the patriots, okay? They're in a very difficult spot. They are in a rock and a hard place. They have been placed between a tyrannical governor and we the people, the citizens.
But it's time they made a choice.
Absolutely. That was exactly where I was going. You guys, I want you to know, okay, we're going to back you 100% until you turn against us. So you guys have a choice to make, okay? And I'll tell you that right now, that choice is coming quicker than you think, quicker than we all think. So think well the choice you plan to make from here on out. Because there's going to come a time, either you're for us or you're against us.
And if they're against us, they're against the Constitution.
All right, I have a few things I want to say. There's a lot of restaurants that are going to be opening up.
Yeah.
They're going to need your support.
Yeah.
They need to see your bodies in there buying meals, showing them support. They really need that. Second thing I want to say is there's a lot of press here. That's fine. I respect their constitutional right to be here, and just like anybody else. But having said that, they have a responsibility before we the people to be honest. And even more important than that, they have a responsibility before the Lord God Almighty to be honest and in their reporting.
They're not.
Tell the truth. Thank you.
They're not. The media in America is the fifth column against us. And it's time we admit that. And call them what they are.
It's coming. The time is coming.
It's time to bring the media to task.
Don't beat
us. What they are.
We're defending your rights too.
Guys, it's an honor to be here. This is the second rally I've attended.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, there was a Defeat the Steal rally held at the state capitol. We didn't march anywhere, but it was still cool. Or at least I left early. But anyway, this is the second time I've been here, and I gotta say I appreciate it. It's an honor to be here with all of you. Seems strange to anyone who looks at the media outlets who say a different story, but the internet and the social media, that's not real life. And it kind of took me a while to see that. I'm sort of a rookie patriot, to say the least. I'm only 22 years old. My name is Benjamin Curtis Cooney. Thanks. Yeah, I can't stand woke culture either.
You're the right woke.
Fair.
You woke up to reality.
Thanks.
Wake up your friends, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird thing. Now, only recently, like 2019, did I realize I was screwing myself over. I was indulging myself in a constant dopamine rush of spending all my money, all the money I earned through work, on pointless merchandise and toys that I didn't need, but I wanted because I thought it would look cool on a shelf. I lost almost all my cash, and I realized I needed help, I needed guidance. I lost my job through some stealing. That was my own fault. I paid him back. So I decided I needed help. I needed to go back home here, Salem, go from Dallas, Oregon to Salem, Oregon, back with my father, Vance Cooney, who used to be a cop. Now he's working as a medical professional. Good for him. He worked for years. He even took a concussion after a lady accidentally hit him in a car. And he's still fighting. So I seeked his guidance. I came back here. He's been teaching me everything I need, everything practical. Practicality is something we need. I decided to admit that I was wrong, that I was an idiot, and I needed his help. I needed to get closer to God again, and I needed to figure out what was really going on, because the social media outlets, the woke culture, the identity politics people, those who are obsessed with endless entertainment and hedonism and constant consumerism, they're wrong. They are screwing themselves over. They don't even know it, but we can show them. We can show them. I saw it. Yeah, Donald Trump, of all people, to show me what was going on. He's not our enemy. He's a whistleblower. He's exposing the people who are actually dividing our country. And frankly, I think it's time we support the people working in independent media who are spreading the truth to the American people.
Fuck Antifa!
High energy Zoomers. Anyway. Yes.
We must not have. You don't know who I am.
But if you support YouTube, if you watch YouTube, if there's anyone you should watch in independent media, it's John Doyle from Heck Off Commie, Ben Shapiro from The Daily Wire and The Ben Shapiro Show, and Freedom Tunes.
I think he pronounced Jeff Mac wrong.
Show them what's going on. Share your friends. Share with your friends what's going on, the truth. Whether they believe it or not, it really won't matter. Some point or another, they will bow, they will confess, they will see what matters. Yeah. As John Doyle said, I will quote him directly now, you can roll your eyes, you can keep your pride or keep recycling to yourself the same tired George Carlin monologue or your favorite excerpt from the Richard Dawkins book, which you only read half of. None of it will matter because eventually, one point or another, you will bow and you will confess to God and you will be humbled to learn that a life dedicated to the worship of the self and a life facilitated towards comfort, that does not make you more than the dust at his feet. And it took me a while to see that, but I'm glad I do now. And I thank you guys for that.
Hey, give me some. Don't leave me hanging. Come on now.
God bless America. Let freedom reign.
All right, so anybody that got pictures with the flag, it's hashtag flag called freedom. Post pictures there. The flags went all the way to D.C. That was the longest drive of my life.
Thank you.
What, Rob? That's exactly what I said.
That's why it was a long ride, right?
Yeah. Come on. Don't be scared of me. I don't bite. I push.
What a day to see so many great American patriots. My fellow Americans, today we are sending a message to the communists and the globalists that we will not have our country taken from us, that we are still here, we are still breathing, and we will not roll over. This is no longer Republican versus Democrat. This is not red versus blue. This is good versus evil. This is the side of Jesus Christ versus Satan. Western democracy versus communism. And one last thing. I know you won't, but if you were on the side of morality, of decency, you would be with us.
Yeah. Woo!
Right.
We back you. You should back us.
Sharing, guys. Thanks for sharing.
Just saying.
Make sure to hit that like and follow.
We back the blue all the time. We have major rallies. And what I seen in Salem, what was it, last week?
Yeah.
Last week was sad. Sad to see. And I know so many of those police officers that were standing there in Salem didn't want to treat us the way they were. Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I'll talk.
I don't like talking. Here.
I'll talk.
Hang on. All right. So I want everybody to look at these officers here. I appreciate their service, and I appreciate what they do. But we need to send them a message that when it comes down to the wire, they need to be on the right side. Follow the Constitution. Uphold your oath, please. I'm begging you to uphold your oath to the Constitution, not to the commie clown Kate Brown. Uphold the Constitution. Our next speaker is Nora is going to speak.
Hey guys, this is my first time talking at one of these things, so I just want to say that I think it is amazing when all of these people get together and stand up for freedom and stand up for our constitutional right to peacefully assemble and gather and speak our minds and fight against the tyranny that the Democrats, specifically Kate Brown, is ruining our state. We have people who are depressed, they're committing suicide, drug overdoses. I've lost a friend to a drug overdose because he has been locked down, he lost his business, and it's killing people. This virus is bullshit. Bullshit. It's bullshit. I will tell you right now, I was not a Trump supporter. I hated Donald Trump. Yes, I did. I was a liberal. Yeah. This year, I did research. I turned off the mainstream media. I did research, and I found out that I have been lied to a lot. And I am tired of it. And I don't care if I lose my friends. I don't care if I lose my family, because they have walked away from me. But I am not gonna walk
I just watched this woman with tears come down her face as she spoke to all of us. That right there is a true patriot. As she said, she was a liberal. She walked away. Let's give her a hand. Thank you for speaking.
Hey, thank you so much, Howling Wolf, for all your donations and all your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Bernard for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. And big shout out to Sunshine Giltner for also joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Thank you so much, John, for your donation and all your support. And thank you so much, Sunshine, for your donation and your support. Thank you, Mary, for showing your support. And thank you, Judith, for showing your support. I really appreciate all of you.
They have also promoted horrible behavior in America, so that now we hardly know how to behave anymore in America. And it's important for us to bring the gospel to America again. The gospel is the good news of Jesus Christ, and the way that we act is the way that we act is taught to us by the Ten Commandments. That's what America was founded on, was the gospel of Jesus Christ and the Ten Commandments. And I went to the Capitol to begin working with Oregon Citizens Lobby, and I tell you, they want to pass cap and trade, and that will do to us exactly what this COVID thing has done to us. Take away air travel, what we heat our homes with, what we cook with. It's all going to be gone if they get cap and trade. And I tell you the truth, it's based on a lie. People are not destroying the earth, and they have lied to us and lied to us until people don't know what to think. But I was at the Capitol, and they've passed a rule there that if you come to the Capitol and you talk about any particular subjects, it's called Rule 27. And there's a whole list of subjects you can't talk about in the Capitol. And I came to the Capitol and I was advocating for black people, and I got called a racist, and now they're investigating me. Oh my God. And the list of subjects, at the bottom of the list of subjects, it says not limited to these. That means that the Rule 27, effectively it takes away our right to speak to our representatives. They can accuse us of anything they want to by Rule 27. I encourage you to read it. Thank you so much. All right, I want you all to remember that on January 9th at 12 o'clock, we have an event in Eugene at the federal courthouse. Please show up. Stand Against Socialism is the event. Show up. Federal Courthouse, Eugene, 12 o'clock.
And the 6th.
And on the 6th, here at the Capitol. What time's that?
Noon on January 6th at the Capitol. We need numbers. We need well over 1,000 people there. We need thousands. We need to show them that we are an army. We need to show them that we outnumber them, the free citizens of this state. We outnumber the tyrants.
All right, guys, so take a look. I mean, it's to my right, some of your left, all the officers here. Not one time did any of us assault them. Not one time did they have to raise their batons at us. I mean, he pushed me a little bit when I stepped over the curb, but not one time. And that, friends, is what a peaceful protest is all about. We are gonna march back to the Capitol, and we're gonna try and make these officers' lives a little easier by not making it difficult for them, guys, okay? I got one more person.
I
I just can't be here and not take the opportunity to really encourage everyone here. We can't do this in our own strength. We're just humans. We can't fight against evil in our own strength. We have to humble ourselves before Almighty God, the creator of heaven and earth, the entire universe. He created us. He designed us to live in harmony with Him and with each other. And we've got to have His strength to do this. We can't just rise up and get angry and think we're going to change things on our own, because we can't. We have to have Yahweh, God of heaven and earth, in our lives. We have to submit ourselves to Him, humble ourselves before Him, repent of all the evil that's in our own lives first, and then we can take care of the evil that's out there. So please, if you don't know Him, meet Him, find someone who knows Him. Read your Bible. Read your Bible. It's beautiful. It's the way He designed us to live here on this planet with each other.
God bless everybody.
If God is for us, who can be against us?
There's a young person.
All right, guys, we are going to pack up and we're going to march back to the Capitol. Remember, let's try and make these officers' lives a little bit easier. I know a lot of people here, myself included, are feeling very discouraged about the officers here in Salem and the state police in Oregon because of their actions on December 21st. What they did to my friend Jerry, what they did to my friend, all my friends, what they did to Lavoy.
Shot him in the back.
Let's be the bigger person here. Let's all give a round of applause for the law enforcement that is here. And then we tell them, please be on the right side. When it comes down to the wire, be on the right side and honor your oath. And on the way out the door, we'll say, fuck Kate.
This mansion is right over there, guys. Surprised I don't say no trespassing for Patriots.
Watch your feet, buddy. Oh, watch your feet.
Brown! Watch it down!
That area down there with all my flags up. Everybody's on
Down the side, guys.
That's a good pre-workout. In our chat.
Sorry, Mary, I didn't realize that I missed you on the list of memberships. So thank you so much for joining the membership program and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Big shout out to Judith, Handsome Jack, Norman, Howlin' Wolf, Cade, Francesca, and Autumn. Thank you all for your donations. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you all for being here and viewing this and seeing and seeking the truth. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Richard, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. All right, guys, so I keep checking on the Antifa feed. I really hate to even say that because Antifa is a thought and a behavior, but when somebody continues to think this way and behave this way, what choice do I have but to say that they're Antifa? Kind of put me in a spot here. Well, I'm not sure exactly where in Salem they are, but they're kind of lingering around this open field on a sidewalk, and I'm not sure if this is down the street where these guys are going to have the opportunity to interact with them, or if they're in a different place of Salem. I'm not very familiar with Salem, haven't covered enough live streams there to be able to tell what street is what. Unlike DC or even Portland, I kind of know my way around even though I've never been there. So I'm not sure what's all going to happen on this walk. Hopefully it stays peaceful. On top of that, I think there's supposed to be more protesting and stuff happening later. My camera guy just got a hold of me. He's hearing rumors and stuff, and he lives, in the Portland area. So he's eager to get out there and capture some truth. So regardless of how this goes, whether we stay live until that happens or we end up going down because we have, downtime, most likely we will be going up later on with our own camera guy, covering what is probably going to happen later. Like I mentioned earlier, Antifa was roaming around the city of Portland. They were getting tear gassed and all this other stuff, and then they decided to go destroy storefronts of all the local businesses, blowing out the windows and whatnot. I don't know that they were necessarily looting, but their camera guys have gotten a little bit smarter, and they refuse to show what actually happened, so you can just kind of see the aftermath. You can hear it happening. They think it's funny, but when they end up coming up against force that's not wearing a badge, they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it. But regardless of that, hopefully everything stays peaceful. I just want to give you guys an update. For everyone that's been saying Happy New Year's to all of you. I'm sorry that I didn't go live for New Year's. I thought about it. I really wanted to sit here and drink some beers with you guys, but I realized that there's like a 40-second delay between what I see and what you guys see. And that's not my fault. I wish it was like right on the second, but because, technology, it's so great, right? Well, I would have done the countdown for the ball drop, and you guys would have seen it 30 or 40 seconds late, and that matters on New Year's. So I just figured it wasn't really worth it, and there wasn't that much going on. So I apologize for not being live for New Year's, but Happy New Year's to all of you. For everyone's mentioning that you haven't been here in a while, you're not getting notified because YouTube sucks, make sure you join the Discord. All you have to do is download the app. It's free. Come to any of my live streams, even if they're not live anymore. In the description is a link that goes straight to my server. Once you get there, you will be greeted by an automated message letting you know that you've done all you need to do. You don't have to participate in the chat or anything like that. As long as you have the app on your phone, you will be notified by me personally every single time we go live. You'll never miss another live. So definitely join the Discord. I will post all the links and stuff here in a little bit. Let's see how this march goes.
Do whatever they want technically to people out there because it's their business. Yeah. But if they want more people there, of course, they're not going to try to censor everybody. And I can censor anybody I want to if I don't like their comments.
Yeah, sure. Well, we got a long walk back, though.
I know. Hopefully we don't run into anything like we did last time. Were you here last time? We did the same thing?
Yes, but we were on the trail end, and we saw the riot cops show up at the Capitol.
Oh, yeah, that was
but
really interesting.
It was not clear what was going on.
Yeah.
Because they had the streets shut down.
Yeah, all the way through the entire time we were on the streets.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good. David. Bill.
I'm sure I'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, are you gonna be there too? Yep.
Whatever's going on.
you're there,
I
huh?
know there's stuff up in Washington.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
There's like all week or whatever. Joey posted something on his Telegram thing. The next 4 days, there's events everywhere.
Yeah, I just
Woodland,
saw
Washington.
Yes, Woodland. I saw there was something in Woodland. Yeah.
I'm going to be upset if I made it through this whole stream not showing any pew-pew sticks or anything just to get taken down over the Bad Boys song. They better not do me like that.
watching, guys. Thanks for hitting that like and follow button. And also that support button on that green dash at the bottom, $1.99 a month. Helps me out a lot. Appreciate it. And also you can sort of see in the right corner there options to help me out. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, only a Mr. Bill. I really appreciate it. Need some food on the way home with that money, huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna try diet food, you know, some veggies. I like fruits better than vegetables.
I don't think we're going to see them have a conflict with Antifa. As far as their live streamers go, they all seem to be in vehicles roaming around laughing about stuff. So I don't think that we're going to see conflict here, thankfully. So there should be a positive, peaceful march from what I can tell. Sorry I have to mute the video, guys. They're playing all this commercial music, so I have to keep checking it and stuff. I'm sure we're not missing much, but yeah, I'm trying to keep an ear on it to know when I can unmute the video.
The sound, Facebook. Thank you, thank you. Salem Police. I wonder if they know something we don't about what's going on at the Capitol. Eat, eat, guys, eat, eat. Eat, eat, eat.
So thank you so much, Richard, No Man, and Smear, for joining the membership program, and welcome you all to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I'm trying to check these volumes and stuff here, but you know, they're playing all this music. I can't have the video taken down over the enjoyment of commercial music.
I've probably seen the attitude and that kind of stuff, but I wouldn't guess the way because, you know.
Dean Weber, if you're having a problem with trolls, block them. Okay, I'm running a live show. I don't have the ability to monitor what 3,500 people are all saying individually. I'm not sure who's all modding in the chat, but I think I only have 3 mods, and I don't even know if they're all here at once. So just, you know, do yourself a favor and block them. You won't be able to see them. I can't read everybody's little chat and stuff like that. You know, everybody knows. Most people know now. You know, you see somebody you don't like what they're saying, just block them. Don't leave it up to me. I'm running 8 different screens right now. And, you know, my mods, they're here and there. Some of them are in foreign countries. Some of them, you know, it's the middle of the night right now. So if you find somebody you're having a problem with, I'm sorry I can't fix your problem right here, right now. Just block them. It'll make everything a lot easier. I try to get to them when I can. My mods try and get to them when I can. But I have very strict rules. I'm very strict on how my mods behave. You know, there's it's between freedom of speech and hate speech. You know, somebody can say how they feel and that's fine, but when it turns into hate, turns into racism, turns into inciting violence, that's when they get kicked. If they're not doing any of that and you don't like what they have to say, that's up to you to block them. It's not up to me to censor people, you know, the way they feel and the way they think and stuff. That's not what this is about. This is about everyone being able to see what is actually happening live without it being twisted or manipulated or giving you my personal opinion on it or how I perceive what is happening. I put it on the screen so everyone can see it live. That's my job. For anyone having a problem with trolls, block them. It's simple.
Location check, guys. Where are you guys from? Mine was unstable earlier.
What?
Mine was a little unstable earlier, at least that's what it said.
Are you just on Facebook?
Facebook, yeah. Using Prism to do it, but yeah. You like the Streamlabs though? There's Jerry. Woo! Rice and Gray.
Richie, how's it? That's fine?
That's what I have. Hey. That's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Who else is Rice and Gray or Tyson James? Hey, Tyson James, no mask.
Happy New Year's, Moondoggy.
Tyson James, mask off.
Ever talk to Stephen Oatley with PT News?
Yeah.
See, that's how I gotta give him credit, but that's how I came to know about you.
Hey, thank you so much, Rachel and Cade, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Here we go. Rock and roll.
Happy New Year, Gang of Four. Thanks for being here. Hey, thank you so much, Crazy Dave, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Make sure all of you join the Discord. That way you'll never miss a notification. You'll always know when we're live. You'll know where we're live. I kind of have an idea that as things proceed, either for the 6th or after the 6th, things may be too spicy for YouTube. And that's why I have Twitch and I have DLive and all of that stuff. So I feel like in the future, there's going to be things that are too spicy for YouTube where I will have to just stream on Twitch and DLive because they're a little bit more lenient on what I can show on the screen. And this is all about the truth. So if we have a bunch of people out in the streets with pew-pew sticks, do I just not show anybody because YouTube says I can't? No, that's not how we're going to run this. So if you're in the Discord, you will be able to tell when I'm live and where I'm live, and it'll have a direct link to take you straight to the video. So if for some reason I can't show on YouTube, and we already can't rely on YouTube's notification process, that way you'll never miss a live, and you'll be up to date with what is happening. So I'm going to post a link here in a second. Definitely join the Discord. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Mountain. Happy New Year to you. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you for being here. Hey, thank you so much, Danny C, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Go Go, go, go. Let her go, let her go.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I'm so sorry. It's going to take a...
Hey, Happy New Year, Jamie M. Thank you for being here. And thank you so much, The Fall This Fall, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Half the street. Exactly.
Hey, thank you for being here, Jerry. I appreciate you.
No more hills. No more hills. You guys are awesome in the chat, guys. Keep it civil. Have fun with it, but keep it civil. No bad language. No name calling. Let the bad language belong to the weird Antifa guys out here that...
Thank you so much, Mr. Crawley, for your donation and all your support. If you write me an email when I'm taking on more mods, I will definitely let you know. Just so everyone is aware, because I know a lot of people see what happens in the chat and they want to be able to do something about it. Being a mod is not fun. Well, at least being my mod is not fun. It's not fun to work for me. I promise you. You basically won't have an opinion anymore. You can't write in the chat unless it is completely unbiased. And basically every time you time someone out or block someone or anything like that, you have to report back to me for why you did it. It's a lot of paperwork with very little payoff. On top of that, there's a bunch of comments that you guys can't see that is censored and flagged by YouTube that we have to sort through, that is real hate. Like, you think what you can see is hate, but what we see is real hate. And the way that it's color coded, it makes your eyes go straight to it. So you're reading hate after hate after hate after hate, and eventually my mods walk away and they just don't come back anymore. They don't come back to view it. They don't come back to mod. They don't come back to hang out. They leave the Discord. That kind of hate will burn you out. It will burn you out. And when I can't rely on you as a mod, which is an understandable situation, I have to take your mod status away. So just know, being a mod is not easy. It is a sucky job, and I really appreciate all my mods, but it is not some glamorous thing to be a part of, and I just want you guys to know that up front.
I believe in truth, speaking American, this magazine, Democrats commit interest, and I know they think it's sweet, but you don't.
Thank you so much, Annie Get Your Gun, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. And thank you so much, Drag Racer, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. I really wish I could just let the music play. It's not a big deal to me, but I don't want YouTube taking the video down. Ah, foolishness. So I was just checking another feed, and it appears that Antifa has gone home. I'm not seeing any feeds for them anymore. I think there's a guy sitting in his car or something. So I'm assuming that this is going to be peaceful the rest of the way. They're walking to the Capitol right now. I'm not sure what the plan is once they get there. I believe that's where they started. They had a rally, people speaking and whatnot. There wasn't a dance-off or a singing competition or anything like that. This is not the same crowd of people. No pizza party. But, yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is once they get there, regardless. I've been speaking with my camera guy. Not this person, but our own camera guy. He believes there's going to be stuff going on in Portland later. So he's eager to get out there and capture the truth for us. So regardless of how this ends, we will be going live later, most likely.
Truth will prevail. I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Mr. Crowley. Like I said, send me an email. Make sure that you put something relative to mods in the subject line. And that way, when I'm looking for new mods, I can just search through my emails and know who to hit up. Thanks for your inquiry. Hey, thank you so much, Peter Ramirez, and Happy New Year to you. I really appreciate all your support. So they remade the F Donald Trump song that Antifa plays, and now it says F Antifa, and they've been playing it. They played it like the whole march up to the governor's house, and now they're playing it right now. Hopefully when they get there, if they're going to rally some more, hopefully they cut the music off so we can hear what's going on. I'm doing the best I can with the audio. I just can't let that commercial music through.
How are you doing, guys?
Love Jesus Lee. All you have to do is click the join button. I'll also put the link in the chat. I believe the smallest membership program I offer is like $2 or something. It's real cheap. It's real cheap to be a hooligan. But yeah, if you click it, it'll actually tell you the different options and stuff. But I'll also put it in the chat. Nice. Some little sissy just tried to say I'm a liberal soy boy. You couldn't be more wrong. Couldn't be more wrong. I might look like a skinny little 20-year-old on this camera, but you'd be surprised if you've seen me in person. I'm like a brick house. You don't want these problems. Thank you so much, Just Done, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. you're officially a hooligan.
Proud to be a Christian American too. You guys proud to be a Christian American? Who some of you are.
All those political songs that you hear when the president is speaking, YouTube is so quick to flag on those in a big way. When I first started covering the president speaking, they were pulling my videos down left and right. They were stopping them midstream and stuff over the music playing. It's unfortunate. I know you guys are tired of hearing my beats and you can't hear what's going on. I understand. I know, but there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry, YouTube sucks. Their terms of service suck. You know, and I'm kind of conflicted by it because I make music. The music you're hearing right now is produced by me. It's copywritten. It's distributed through professional platforms. I'm on everything. It's not just beats. I make rap music and stuff. Well, I haven't lately. I work on music for tons of other artists and I help them get distribution and stuff like that. So I'm kind of conflicted because the YouTube content ID, which is what flags music, protects my music. So if somebody was to play my live stream where my beats are playing or to try and play my music in the background of their stuff, it would get flagged. Their videos would be taken down for copyright. There's a guy, Eddie, I can't think of his last name. His name's Eddie. He does live streaming. He's a cameraman as well as I think he does restream. I believe he's a Proud Boy, Patriot. Pretty cool guy, it seems like. I think we had a misunderstanding. A couple hooligans have spoke to him on his live stream and stuff. I think he tried to live stream my stuff once and there was some sort of misunderstanding. He thinks that I don't want him live streaming my stuff, but the deal is if he live streams his stuff, you know, it'll get taken down for copyright. So if he hears this or sees this, you know, hopefully he understands. I don't have no problems with him at all. I appreciate him when he goes out there and does all the camera work. But yeah, so I'm kind of in a conflicted spot when it comes to this YouTube content ID and the way that they deal with copyrights.
Boys, what you gonna do?
thank you so much, The Truth, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Thank you so much. I just realized I had some PayPal donations. So big shout out to Jan, Christina, Sheila, Veronica, and Martin. Thank you all so much for your donations and all your support. I really appreciate all of you.
Love that memorial.
Well, I had to drive around a couple times to find the tackles today. Whew, it's time for a pain med, I know that.
I know the feeling. Those uphills, I tell you.
Back's killing me.
Yeah. Here's Mr. Capital right there. Backside.
Well, nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Hope to see you on the 6th.
Yeah, I'll be down there for sure. I'll be down
So
there.
will I.
Let's see if the cops are going to arrest anybody today. What's going on, guys? What's up? Where you guys going?
Let's go see this.
Yeah. I was wondering why our group was so small back here, you know, compared to before.
Yeah, stragglers, yeah, you go right.
Yeah, I guess.
Take a left.
Two blocks.
Hey, let's stay tight. Don't get too far spread.
See what's going on, guys.
2 blocks left.
Hey, thank you so much, Robert. I really appreciate your donation, all your support. Oh yeah, there's tons of Salty Army here in the chat. Basically one day Salty Cracker said my name, my subscribers doubled, and then I realized that we all shared the same like-minded individuals as an audience. So very cool.
Wait. There's a police barricade.
Yeah, the right van, whatever that thing is.
That's
I'm not sure where these guys are heading. I just checked a few live feeds. I'm not seeing Antifa anywhere. So either they're over there doing dirt with their cameras off, which they very well could be, or they found something else going on.
So some of the stragglers are being helped out by some patriots over there. Nobody gets arrested this time, hopefully. Or cited. Like cutting us off or cutting Antifa off from following it? Right. That makes sense. Where's Bush Park?
it's just that way a little bit. Yeah. Just kind of on the other side of the hospital.
Yeah. Surprised they don't block that area off too.
Yeah. And what happened? They just stood there. Why don't we just fucking go down there and figure it out? Because the cops are there, dude. The cops are right there. Making a fucking president.
We'll shake hands.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, they have the squad van. They have the riot van out. I see Patriots down there, though.
Oh.
Fuck it. It's on.
Hey.
That's all right.
Let's see. Block trolls, the guys right now. Moderators, block all trolls right now, please.
Yeah, I just seen it come through, Mr. Crawley. Thank you. Thank you so much, Betsy, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Not sure what's going on, but stay with the group here. Those Patriots out, guys. Run into any company?
Cavalry's there to save Antifa.
Are they just separating Antifa from you guys?
Well, and yeah, they didn't say shit until the cops got there. Then Antifa decided they're gonna start running their mouths and shit.
Were they running at you guys or at the cops?
At the other guys. I'd already walked by and shit.
Was Antifa yelling at Patriots or were they yelling at cops?
They were yelling at both.
Hey, what's going on, big guy? Both of us, I would imagine.
Hey, thank you so much, Christopher, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
Yeah. Might want to share it out, guys, if you like a little bit of conflict. We'll see what happens here. Usually don't get into the conflict stuff, but the pretty lights of the police, though. I kind of like the pretty lights of the police. Reminds me of Christmas. Kind of it's red and blue, not red and green, but I get the idea. Still a holiday, too. Yeah, more guys are coming, just curious.
Go around,
Go around.
I know that looks super ridiculous, but that guy in front of this camera person was open carrying.
Go around, guys. This way. Go around. Go around. Go around.
Hey, thank you so much, Rob, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
What's going on? That's what these guys are backing us up for here. What's going on? That's artwork.
Come up behind them when they're in front of them.
Hey, thank you so much, Tanya, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. So I'm checking other live feeds to try and figure out what these guys are chasing. I can't find it. There's no one there live streaming, so it's gonna be a surprise for all of us. I see in Seattle there's a bunch of individuals in the middle of an intersection. They're locking arms, stopping traffic. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. If this dies down, we'll end up going over to that and see what's happening.
There were some guys in the alley.
Where? Hey, bitch! Hey! Fuck Antifa! Piece of shit! Hey, dude, come here. Here. Don't go over there, dude.
Cops will follow you if you like. One Antifa down. Let's see the rest of them are.
Fucking pussy! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
Thank you so much, Barbara, for becoming a dedicated hooligan. Welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Oh yeah, Antifa fucking videoing us. By the cop car. You got Antifa by the car? That's fucking great. I see whose side you're on, you fucking police.
Fuck Antifa! What's up here, motherfuckers? Marched down the wrong street today. Fuck Antifa! Just call in sick, man. Take a... Just call in sick.
You guys take
Give us a couple hours.
Couple minutes.
If I push through, I'm going to jail. How about you honor your oath? I'm trying to overthrow the government. They should get arrested. When our guys get locked up for no fucking reason, they fucking let us off.
They're the only thing saving your fucking world's ass! Fuck the world! You guys
Yeah, that's terrorists over there.
They're the only thing saving your fucking ass!
Reopen businesses, lift the lockdown!
I fucking promise you we'll do it!
Honor your fucking oath, faggots!
This does not look like it's going to end well. They're not usually this close together.
Oh! Honor your oath and read the Constitution again! Just so you know, they don't pay you guys. We do. I did not pay taxes. We do. Yo, with the tax. That's the real tax. Fucking everyone that. We will do it. Believe me, we will eat them for fucking life. If they burn the shit out of you guys, we'll let them do it. Right?
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
Are you guys seeing me?
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
This right here!
Fucking come!
I thought you were going to die in the car.
Just let us fucking have them.
I thought you should
Just let us fucking have them.
We can't go to our bar. Right?
Just let us fucking have them. Come on, motherfuckers! ACAB, come on,
You know, any of you guys
walk
have
through us, motherfucker!
Fall for this fucking country. We're rolling the ground right now. You're a disgrace to the flag and this country. You guys are protecting.
Fuck Antifa!
You're all
Fuck Antifa!
You guys violate.
Fuck Antifa!
When this is over, you guys can lose your dogs. Believe it. You guys are defending terrorists. You're defending terrorists. They say all cops are bad. That's what they say. They say fuck all cops.
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
Suit 'em up! Fuck Antifa!
Hold your ground!
We're fighting for you all fucking year long. 10 months. There's a lot for you guys. Protecting your army. Please don't get me shot down.
Don't let her go over there.
So we're the problem, not them, huh? Oh, they're never the problem. How many cities have they burnt down? How many people have they murdered? Huh? You guys protect them? Fuck you guys.
Hey guys, look at this.
Look at this shit. Tear that shit down.
Oh, I figured.
You guys let them vandalize, burn, and loot. You do nothing.
Thank you so much, Love Jesus Lee and Mr. Crowley, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
2 hours.
It's real simple. Clear them out and we'll leave. You can't just ask us to leave and let them stay.
We have fought for you and you had a backbone. And I will do it again.
And join us.
You're making it fucking hard, man. You're making it hard.
How sweet. Look at that thing.
You're making it fucking hard.
We do. Not them. Not one of them has a fucking job. I guarantee you. That's it.
Protect us. Let them go away. We don't want their protection. Come get some.
You're the ones who asked for them to help you.
We do not want their protection.
You're trying to defund. You're asking for
We
your
want
help.
them to take
That's
a
the
day
point you gotta get across, yeah.
Well, we try to help you guys.
You like their help now, don't you?
There's no Antifa live feeds right now. I keep checking around and stuff, and I'm not seeing anything for the people on the other side of this police line. I don't know if that's on purpose or if they're scared or what. They're sure being protected by the people they're trying to defund, though.
Block trolls, guys. Block trolls.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, fucking last week was hard. Don't.
Yeah, right?
Don't.
This was you guys.
Do not get on the wrong side of this.
Hey everyone, please take this second to hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. Please hit that like button right now. If you're new here, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon. It really helps the channel out. It helps expand the reach for new viewers. I can't promise that you'll be notified because YouTube isn't doing me any solids right now. But if you want to make sure you never miss another live, join the Discord.
What are we doing?
Some of them are going around. Not everybody. Come on, guys.
Oh, I know. I'm down that way.
Stay in the group.
You know what? We need to get some. Trump needs to get on our train real quick, dude. For real, he needs to get on the real team.
We fought for them fuckers for fucking 10 months. 10 months we fought for them. Yep. Solid. Every fucking opportunity we got.
At one point,
Showed up every fucking time.
They're gonna have to pick a side.
Every fucking time, and it's coming. It's coming.
What do you guys think about that, huh?
Hard time. I'm having a hard time. All they do is arrest patriots, put us in jail, we do what needs to be done.
They burn shit, you guys sit at home.
Fuck that shit. They fucking licking boots.
Yeah, they let Antifa hang out on their car.
Right behind you.
Again, they don't pay your bills.
Patriots, make sure to like and follow. Patriots, make sure to like and follow.
You know what? You're all
Not
fired.
trolls.
How about that one? Fired. Every single one of you. And when you do lose your fucking job, and the shit hits the fan, don't come crawling to us looking for fucking support. Because we try to give you support.
Bitches.
Go to fucking North Korea with these motherfuckers.
Stay as a group, guys.
Try Canada. They like you guys. They like this shit. Not here. We ain't having it. Read your history books. History will repeat itself. You know who wins? We do. 1776, motherfucker.
You can imagine why we're upset over here.
Other side of the street, and they're the ones that got shot for 5 stones, and just got shot like 20 times at the
That's bullshit. 20 fucking guys on this side, 20 over there.
From where I'm standing, this is an unlawful assembly.
Yeah, what you're doing is an unlawful.
You fucking treasonous pieces of shit. Especially you.
The only violence happens from you guys pushing people.
What's this restaurant right here? Let's put a reservation for 20. We're waiting for a table, motherfucker.
COVID Guardians? What the hell?
All right, give me a second, everyone. I found another camera feed of across the street where it looks like there's either smoke or gas being deployed. There's people running around and scrambling. Just a moment.
74 million of us over there. I'm sure they'll start blocking us as soon as we got over there, though. Some other patriots supposedly went around somehow.
You want to go around? Hey, you want to go around?
So their thing is that they're supposed to keep the peace. That's what it is.
I'm fucking on one.
To protect and serve the people. You have a job. We have rights. We have rights.
This Salem Police Department. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Pursuant to ORS 166.025. You are all commanded to disperse from this location. Not disperse immediately. Subject to
They have to stand in front of the line, and like, can I go stand over there and put my back to them?
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. They decided to play music, so you have to give me a moment before we can hear anything.
You guys fucking go! Come on, did you see that? This is our Fourth Amendment and our First Amendment! Hey, Lewis, we're coming for you. This is your year, brother. Your year.
This will be interesting to see what Steve says.
You don't do shit! You're Why? You know to shut up! You know to shut up! Pussy! Yeah, you're right.
We're good. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Real good.
None of them shut up there!
You might put that camera down and help like you used to back in the day. I want you. I want you. You's a bad motherfucker. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you fucking swinging fucking these hands. I want you doing your thing. Yes, you can.
We have rights.
You got to put your camera down like you used to.
We have a constitution. This is the First Amendment. This is the First Amendment. This is the First Amendment.
You know?
This is the First Amendment.
Hey, thank you so much, SGT Sullivan. I really appreciate your donation and all your support.
But that does not give us a special right. It does not give us a special right.
We are all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately, you'll be subject to arrest. Failing to disperse and comply with these orders may result in force used against you, to include impact munitions and up to 2
Negotiator! They have it blocked off way down there.
Where's your negotiator? Let's negotiate. Let's talk. Oh, we can't do that, huh? We can't even talk to you guys anymore. I pay your bills. I pay your bills, but you can't talk to me. You just want to beat me up.
People are asking what they did, what we do. What's happening now? Oh, Oregonian. What was that about?
This is not going to end well. I haven't seen Proud Boys or Patriots actually being hit with tear gas like this. When they do police lines like that, it's normally because they're trying to box them in and then tear gas them where they can't even leave. This does not look like a good situation.
We are all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest. Fail to disperse or comply with
We do what we want. You are not our masters. We are free people. We have rights.
I hope this video stays because, like I said, there's no way for me to stop it unless I turn off my phone because it's just been loading the whole time.
We are no longer blocking the blue.
This has been declared an unlawful assembly pursuant to ORS.
They have probably now, the police probably have way more people than there are citizens out here.
If you do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest. Complying with these orders may result in force used against you to include impact munitions and up to tear gas.
No.
Yeah, what? Your property? Hey, get the fuck out of here. Hey, get the fuck
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Just do it one-on-one. Oh my gosh. Why can't people...
They got us an Antifa.
Why can't they do one-on-one?
I think that's an Antifa camera person. That guy, he better have some legs on him, or person, or toaster, or whatever that thing identifies as. They better have some legs on them. They don't want to get ate up by this group of people. They're all pissed off.
Find them, fight. I don't like the whole mob thing and just kicking. I don't mind one-on-one fights. Let's fight. If they want to box.
I just pushed him out of here for you.
All right, man. I'm just saying. I don't like. I don't know. I think he's just to get the hell out. Yeah, that's all. What's going on now again?
You to antagonize, and you got to know it's going to end badly.
Okay, the police are marching this way.
You are all commanded to disperse from this location immediately.
The police are marching this way.
Disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest. Up to tear gas.
I have a feeling this isn't going to go smooth like it does with Antifa. I've seen almost every protest that has happened in the country since May. I watched all this start with Antifa before people were even calling them Antifa. The difference is these people are legally carrying. They have sidearms. They're open carrying, which I don't even know if they can legally do there. But these people they're not Antifa. They're not going to just take it and run, which makes this situation a lot more dangerous. This is very like standard procedure for these kind of officers. I've seen them do it over and over again. They're going to keep moving them down the block, and eventually the people will resist. They will be face to face again, and then that's when the riot police will start shoving everyone over and start rushing them. And if it gets to that point, that's where it gets really dangerous. It's kind of unpredictable at this point.
You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest.
Just in case. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, shot. They're moving. Yep.
I'm not sure if our camera guy's having audio issues or what. I'm gonna see if I can find another feed.
Nothing, we have broken nothing. We are law-abiding citizens, patriots. We have fought for these very same cops for 10 months straight. Showed up to every event, fighting Antifa on a regular basis, back in the blue, waving flags, doing blue heart attacks on their police stations, and this is how they treat us. They are on the wrong side of history, people.
Although I'm sure that guy's interview is heartwarming. I'm getting ready to switch feeds. Yeah, I'm gonna switch feeds to something a little bit more stable. Just one moment.
This is crazy.
Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may result in
Keep moving as we keep moving.
This is the Salem Police Department. This has been declared an unlawful assembly pursuant to ORS 166.025. You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest.
We no longer back the blue.
Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may result in force used against you.
No more back in the blue.
To include impact munitions and up to tear gas.
No more back in the blue. No more back in the blue.
Thank you too. You too.
Hey, thank you so much, Scott, for your donation and all your support. And Happy New Year's to you.
Pursuant to ORS 166.025. You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest. Fail to disperse or comply with these orders may result in force used against you. To include impact munitions and up to tear gas.
I do realize we kind of got our Antifa stuff out of our way. Just say goodbye and we'd leave. Everyone's just funny.
This has been declared an unlawful assembly pursuant to ORS 166.025. You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately.
Fuck off! We are free people!
If you do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with
Failure
you?
to disperse or comply comply with these orders may result in force used against you to include impact munitions and up to tear gas.
BLM was.
Can you hear me now? Fuck you!
This is the Salem Police Department. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Pursuant to ORS 166.025. You are all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. Do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest.
Men over here with fucking guns right on the fucking move.
Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may result in force used against you. Include impact munitions and up to tear gas.
Wow, thank you so much, 06. I really appreciate your very generous donation and all your support. And yes, everything is upside down right now. And even the Bible talks about what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. It lets you know the times we're in.
This is the Salem Police Department.
Hey, Jake, tell them how you really feel.
Unlawful assembly pursuant to ORS 166.025. You're all commanded.
Thank you so much, Navets, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate you being here.
You will be subject to arrest.
Traitor! Traitor!
Comply with these orders may result in force used against you. Impact munitions and up to tear gas.
Oh, strikers! Oh, you guys are hiding it! Great job! Great job!
This is the Salem Police Department.
Billy just nodded his head at me.
Declared an unlawful assembly. You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately.
Fucking
If
oath
you do not
breakers!
disperse immediately, you
Fuck
will be subject
you!
to arrest. Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may result in force used against you, to include impact munitions and up to tear gas.
It is very peaceful, very peaceful. Everybody's on the sidewalk. Nobody's doing anything illegal. We're all peaceful. We're not in the street
This
breaking
is the
things,
Salem
throwing
Police
things.
Department.
Not throwing anything at all. We're just out here.
Declared an unlawful assembly pursuant to ORS 166.025.
We have some laws that come to mind.
You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately.
Rules and regulations of our own.
Do not disperse immediately, you will be subject to arrest.
Surround, they come around the corner. Push us through the park. Very much.
Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may result in force used against you, to include impact munitions and up to tear gas.
What point do we do the antenna thing and tell them?
This has been declared an unlawful assembly pursuant to ORS 166.
Alright, 166, fucking faggot.
Disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately,
Keep in
you will
mind,
be subject
this is
to arrest.
state property. That's Salem Police, right? Salem Police should not be in. Take care of state property, basically.
Fuck this motherfucker too.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, you think you got all your live streams get fucking hoaxed and
By the leftists, I
Yeah.
know. I wish they didn't. See, I
yeah,
know.
well stop fucking live streaming.
What a piece of shit that person is. Somebody needs to straighten him out.
This is the Salem Police Department. This has been declared
Too bad ain't nobody got an iced tea on him.
166.025. You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately.
Never happened.
If you do
No,
not
there's
disperse
actually two
immediately,
cops
you'll
over
be subject to
there. We
arrest.
talked to them. Hey, you want to get around? Go this way.
Failure to disperse or comply with these orders
But
may
these guys,
result
the fucking SWAT.
in impact munitions and up to
But
tear
we're all
gas.
being covered at the Capitol building. Yeah, there's more of them.
What's going on the other side over here?
This is the Salem Police Department. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately. If you do not disperse immediately,
Seems like this. We're only being
subject
given
to
for it.
arrest. Failure to disperse or comply with these orders may result in force used against you. Impact munitions and up to tear gas.
Have automated voice or someone actually saying that in real time.
It's the same kind of melody, you know. Every time I hear it, it's like da, 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 da.
Probably an automated voice then.
Same exact words every time, I think.
Standing there mocking us.
You can't say they get any fucking place in that. They fucking literally let them come off the
I'm going to see what happens.
Yep. Is there a group?
Wet going into work.
You working tonight?
Yeah, 6 to 10.
Oh, man.
4 days off in a row, but none of them, from what I can tell, are available for coming down here.
Oh, shucks. On the 6th?
The 6th, however, I do work that day.
Ah, doggone it.
But it's also 6 to 10, so...
Oh, so yeah, you'll be here when the action goes down. Good speech, though.
Hey, thank you so much, Kilgore. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for being here.
Anything going on over there still or not?
You're all commanded to disperse from this location immediately.
What happened to that one Proud Boy who assumed I was Antifa?
Subject to arrest.
I don't know. One of the TV boys got on my case a second ago. Trying not to film anybody's faces, obviously, but everything gets all together. It's hard to do.
So some people are way too aggressive.
Yep.
Counts us out if we don't meet their expectations. They really shouldn't behave like the left. Right, now we're all heading back to the Capitol.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Finally.
See what's going on over here.
It is pretty bad.
Eventually.
Oh yeah, I've already thought about that.
We're close to the end here, guys. Not sure what's going to happen at that 4-hour mark there. Using this software here, it might just end because of Facebook, but maybe it'll allow me to go longer, but I don't think it will. So, got about 3 minutes left before I end this live here. I appreciate all you guys for watching and following. Make sure you hit that like and follow button if you guys haven't already. I appreciate that. Patriots anyway. Trolls, they can follow leftist nonsense that's probably going on out there too. But anyway. Also, if you want to, feel free to follow my Instagram and YouTube. Also, Patriots, I appreciate that. Trying to boost those numbers too if I can. I know it's big tech and all that stuff, but right now they're the only guys that are really doing quality live streaming for a large audience. Oh, I didn't notice what's going on over here.
So I'm looking on other live feeds right now. The Riot police are combing through that park, forcing people to leave, which I'm not exactly sure how they can do that because it's public property. But it ain't nothing new. The building they're in front of right now, we had our very own camera guy streaming from when they uncovered all those statues you see right there behind the black gate. They were covered up for some reason. It's also the area, I think, where the Patriots kicked that door in. I still think that the person that kicked the door in was a fire starter, somebody who's not really with the cause. They just more or less wanted to cause destruction and try and get other Patriots to participate in it. Now, that's just my opinion. But as soon as we ended that live stream, the news went out there and was like, oh, yeah, the Patriots are trying to burn down the Capitol building, blah, blah, blah. And for all of you that are new here, first of all, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon. But when this is over, when this live is not live anymore, go check the news. See what the news says. Because it's always backwards. It's always backwards. Even news people that supposedly are not trying to lie to you, they're not trying to twist the story, they're still giving you their interpretation of what happened. and it's never accurate. It's never accurate. You'll see when this isn't live anymore. Watch what they write in the paper. Watch the articles that come out. Watch the way the news will take clips of these videos and put them together to push a story and their own narrative that they're trying to put out there. You'll see. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to take my word. I'm not telling you what to do, what to think, or how to feel. You're watching this live. You go do the research. You'll see what I'm talking about.
You guys think it'll end at 4 hours? Not. Hopefully it'll still save. I think I have it set to save. That's a big save for 4 hours.
You should all be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are not patriots. Don't you love your country? Point a gun at him. Point a gun at him, you fucking loser. Come on. Do it.
Did you see Rob get arrested?
No,
He
did he?
shot the hell out of us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. One of my mods just got arrested, guys. Okay, still going out for 4 hours, so hopefully Facebook will be nice. Let me film a little bit longer.
I want you to go to the hashtag on the bottom.
Okay, screenshot for me, guys. Screenshot.
Hey, guys, behind you on your sticks, they're in that window.
Yep.
Behind you.
Are they watching us through there?
Yeah. They have guns.
Guys, careful with the windows. They have guns. I love how one little crowd came back, though. They were in the inside. Yeah, they're up there. They've opened it. Yeah, they've opened the windows.
No, they went in the building. Oh, I thought they were
The gun knows you're coming. You know that. You know that. We're over here though, so we.
Well, don't leave me here by myself.
No, you can stay at Dustin's house. You can stay at Dustin's, and I'll give you. I have $100 right now. I can give you towards his.
Hey, can you all chip in for
money
us?
for bail money?
Anybody got a hat? I don't have a
Money
hat.
for bail money.
Would they arrest him?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. For being a patriot? For being upset? For being angry about what's going on in our country?
Rob Davis needs bail money, people. Come on, Patriots.
Come on, guys. Where's the hat? Somebody got a hat?
There's $100. Anyone else want to get bailed out where you need to be?
Show my hair.
No? Yeah, we're all in this together, right?
Every time
guys.
I collect money for every
One of our guys got arrested, guys.
Rob
Guys,
goes to jail and nobody's
if I see a PayPal come through or a Venmo come through here, I'll pay that money to help get guy out. What the crap?
Okay, I think it's time for me to leave then. What was that? I think it's time for me to leave now. Oh no. Big.
about the flag?
What happened?
Eugenia, Gina's fiance.
Okay.
That's right about where my car is.
Oh no, that's the preacher still back there?
Yeah, he was just told
right.
me a second ago. Was, man.
You know, I can't believe this. What happened? It's fucking crazy. Well, I mean, they're flashbanging.
No, we can't back them no more. It's over.
I know, it's done.
You're done.
Yeah, I told him. I was like 10 months you tricked me into fucking being there for you.
Jack coming in.
Right? And I feel like it's fun.
Oh, they're right in front of my car.
I have got every shit going on.
If you get to our cars, we disperse.
Yeah, you got my car right there over there. I should have left earlier, but
I would, for it. And then the
So our camera guy muted the mic for some reason. Maybe it was on accident. The other feeds I'm seeing, everyone's standing at the Capitol building, resting and whatnot. Right now, this is the most active streamer involved in the situation. Hey, what's up, Bipolar Bear? Thanks for being here. It looks like his live feed was ended. I don't think it was his choice. Just a moment, I'll see if I can find another feed.
telling you to go. Look at all this money. Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I respect you. Shame on you. Fuck you too. Fuck you. Pussies. Fucking pig.
Well, guess where I won't be ever again? Waving a blue flag in front of the fucking cop.
I've been saying that for weeks, man. I've been saying that for weeks and months, dude. Commie cops.
Antifa can do what they want
Yeah.
to do.
Commie cops. Cops don't act like this in other states. There's uniform law between groups of political parties. They are choosing a side. I'm telling you right now, I saw 2 black men step up to the front of the police line, and the police didn't tell them to fucking move. They had guns, armed, and they had a fucking paintball gun just standing there.
Feel free to tell me to F off. I'm with Reuters news agency. We're like very across the board international. I'm trying to talk to someone on cam about what went down today.
I was there right there. I'll keep it clean if you want. I'm actually a live streamer. I'll keep it clean. I'm a live streamer, so I understand.
Like, I actually don't even bother to be like, don't swear because it's hard, you know. People are like,
You can edit it out. I mean, I know, but I'll keep it clean. Oh my God. Jeez.
Is that on the record?
It's on everybody's record.
And I would prefer your full name, but if you're not comfortable,
No, that's fine.
you can do first.
No, that's all right. I'm Jacob Beard.
Hold on, you're a bit taller. Usually have to do that. Sorry, one more time.
Jacob Beard?
Jacob Beard, and
Yeah.
that's just normal spelling.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I ask what brought you out here today?
Well, I came for a Patriot gathering and a rally, and we marched up to Kate Brown's house. It was completely peaceful. There was no violence or anything until we were confronted by Antifa. We were actually stopped in the middle of the street by them.
What happened?
They sat there. They said they were protecting a business, but it looked like they were trying to be confrontational. They had weapons. They looked like they weren't afraid to hurt one of us or attack us or fight. A lot of them were clenching fists. And so I just stopped. I just stood there. I didn't really say much. I was just kind of filming. And they started calling me out that I'm a racist and a Nazi, and because I'm well known, they think I've said a bunch of bad stuff. And so I basically, nope. I'm just a good old American. And so basically, the police, I guess, I think they had a squad car there that was watching us. And all of a sudden, a bunch of cars rolled up. Cops got out. They divided the line, pushed us back, let Antifa stay. BLM, Antifa, I'm not sure what affliction they are. They pushed us back. We got to a point where there was a line, and then 2 gentlemen walked up, African American descent, walked up, Black Lives Matter apparel all over them, armed, paintball guns, pistols, and stood in front of the police. And as we were told, they were pushing us back, telling us to leave. Antifa was on the other side, BLM, whatever have you, and they didn't say anything to them. They didn't tell them to leave, and tell them to disperse. And at one point, they finally grabbed them and pulled them back. And I think that kind of upset Patriots because it's kind of a biased. It really is biased when you allow one group to do one thing, another group to do another. So they dispersed us with paintball guns, tear gas. There's a couple flashbangs that were thrown. There's 2 or 3 Patriots that were arrested for absolutely no reason, just basically resisting unlawful orders to back up. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know when you kind of pulled up, but they've kind of pushed everybody out. Everybody's went home, and it's just a mess. I mean, we're at the point now where the cops have, I think unwillingly and unknowingly, have chosen a side. And that demonstration today perfectly proves who they protect. And I think a lot of people lost their respect for the police today. I'm personally not going to sit here and I'm not going to berate them, but I think that it was ridiculous what they did today, and they do deserve to get a couple words.
All of it could have been avoided.
Yeah, it could have been avoided. They could have peacefully You know, they could have came up to us, didn't have to do the authoritarian, you know, line and divide. And I mean, that's just kind of it.
So what was your takeaway then from everything that happened today?
I think that Kate Brown gives unlawful orders to these police officers, just as Ted Wheeler does in Portland. And it's coming to a head. I mean, it is. People are done. You've locked us up for 9 months. You told us we can't leave our house. You can't go get food anywhere. If you want to eat out, you got to get delivery. I mean, mentally, it messes humans up. And when you lock an intelligent being up, like any normal human is intelligent. I'm not even talking about smart people, just a normal human. And when you lock them up for 9 months and you tell them that they can't go out to eat, they can't gather with their families, and then you pull something like this, emotions are going to arise. And that's exactly what we saw today. Nothing less, nothing more. And I think people are upset, for sure.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
So appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And way to keep it clean, 100%.
I tried.
So for those of you that don't know, this is Behind Enemy Lines 360. That's his tag, as you can see underneath where I am on the screen. His name is Jake. He covers lots of live streams and stuff. He's pretty much always out in the streets, even if no one else is. He is, I don't want to say anti-Antifa because he's not a Proud Boy, but he doesn't agree with what goes on in Portland. He spends a lot of time in Portland. Jake goes through a lot of crap. He goes through a lot of crap. PDX Ninja, you know, he's a BLM camera guy. He was a part of the Red House situation that was happening in Portland, or maybe is still happening in Portland. All those Antifa people, they all troll Jake. They find him, they know where he lives, they know his car, they, you know, record his license plate, they track his live stream to know where he is at all times. They give Jake a hell of a time on a daily basis. And this guy still goes out there and handles it. And, you know, him speaking and doing all that, and everybody, you know, has the right to their opinion and how they feel. But he definitely deals with a lot of shit to do what he does.
And when it came to them coming up to the line, the cops told us, you got 5 minutes to get out of here, we're arresting everybody. They didn't do shit about them throwing rocks or nothing. So
yeah, I have no faith in the police anymore. There needs to be, here's the thing, I'm not a police hater. I don't hate police officers.
They can all be held accountable.
Here's the thing, the police on the West Coast are not normal police officers. They're under tyrannical rule, and they're being given orders straight from the top. And I mean that only comes with one thing. I mean, we all know where Kate Brown's political views stand. 100%. You know what I mean? It's not. She can't make it any more obvious. I mean, these were direct orders from her. You could tell. I mean, did you see the 2 Black Lives Matter men that were standing there?
I did. They didn't do shit about it.
They didn't do anything until we finally told them to step up and say,
they don't want to agitate that side anymore.
I don't give a fuck. I don't even care. I don't even care. Nah, see, and that's unacceptable. You need to have uniform law to both political parties. It doesn't matter your political affliction. You should be treated equally. And that goes for right or wrong. If you do wrong, Antifa does wrong, we both pay the price. If patriots do right, Antifa...
Hey, thank you so much, Jumpany Politics, for your donation, all your support. I really appreciate you. And thank you so much, Zig, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
What do you know?
When we were walking from the Capitol grounds up to Kate Brown's house, the chopper that was following us over the top of
Hey, thank you so much, Sherry. I really appreciate you.
your house, I mean, I could just already imagine tonight's news feed. That's the problem. We got mainstream media and Kate Brown, Jay Inslee, Gavin News.
I need water. I need to go get water.
Just a minute ago. Go get that.
Yeah, I need to go get water. Do you want one? I have one that's unopened.
I just had some Gatorade.
Okay. All right. Are you going to be staying here for a minute, or are you out? Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm going to kind of cover this for a second. Just give me 1 second. Hey guys.
I was shot in the leg just for walking away.
You were? Yeah. So how do you feel? It's pretty hard to back people who don't stand on equal sides, right?
Right.
It's depressing.
It is.
Hey, thank you so much, Aubrey, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
We're gonna win. Most of the people left. You know what I mean? If we're gonna pick a fight, it has to be a little different than that. That definitely was not good circumstances. We had so many people divided up and whatnot.
Dylan said that our guys were just over there peacefully walking, and Antifa came in.
Yeah. Yes, they did. That was exactly what happened. And then I don't know if you heard, but they divided us up and let 2 BLM members stand armed in front of the police and didn't do shit to them. I mean, that right there, that tells you everything you need to know. Everything. Seriously. I'm going to go get some water, though. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah. Let's hear it. Yeah, see? It's commie cops. Oh, someone dropped $5 here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. I just found $5 on the ground. I'm not even kidding either.
Hey, thank you so much, CJ, for your donation and all your support. Thank you for being here.
Just $5 on the ground, huh? Sheesh. Can you guys still... You can hear me, right? You guys can hear me still? Okay, sorry I keep...
Hey, what's up, Rick?
But I don't know. This thing keeps disconnecting. Oh, another battle today. No, I can hear you. I can hear you guys. I know, I should have.
Hey, thank you so much, Greg, for your donation and all your support. Yeah, the 6 is going to be crazy. From what I've been hearing from people trying to get rooms and whatnot, the hotels that are like in the local area, like, of the streets of DC right near the Capitol, I heard that they're not taking reservations and stuff right now because of the scheduled event. I've kind of heard mixed signals, but from what I can tell, it's not going to be easy to get a room on the 6th. And I think it's for like a week leading up to it and a week after the event. It's not going to be easy to get a place to stay. And I think they're doing it as a deterrent, and this is my opinion, to try and get people to not show up. Even though it looks like everybody's going to be there. There's going to be a ton of people there, and we're definitely going to be covering it. Good, bad, or otherwise. So yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord, because if DC or anything gets out of hand and there's stuff that I can't show on YouTube that will hurt the integrity of the channel, I will have to shut down and then go live on Twitch or DLive to be able to cover the event, because no matter what, we're going to cover the event no matter what's on the screen. So make sure you join the Discord, that way you can stay up to date for when and where we're going to be live.
Not criminal justice, though. That's the problem, is the criminal justice.
Hey, thank you so much, Hughes Systems, for your donation, all your support. Thank you for being here.
Systemic racism, not you guys, sorry, excuse me. In general, Antifa BLM considers it systemic racism, and there isn't systemic racism. There's racists in the system. So we need to get rid of those racists. It doesn't mean that the whole entire system needs reform.
So I've heard different viewpoints on that, and there are some on this side that say they do want to burn the system down. You know what I mean? And there is a lot of that, you got to admit, right?
I mean,
not all across the board.
But our
forming, you know what I mean?
Well, burning the system down is kind of more politicians for us than it is the court system. There's two different views. See, like, our mission isn't really to reform the courts. We could really care less about that. It's not really our goal. Our goal is more waking the people up to corrupt government. And I understand that, like, that side seems to think that the entire government is corrupt. It's just we have racists in the justice system, and we have people that are tyrants in the justice system, and that's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. Just as this is an easy fix. Kate Brown, Ted Wheeler, all those are easy fixes, but the people choose not to stand up, whether they're under.
Okay, so you don't see like how we have like, okay, we all hate Kate Brown, we're a lot against the government, and you don't.
It doesn't seem like they hate Kate Brown.
They definitely hate Kate Brown.
Doesn't seem like it.
Maybe not all across.
They've never marched to her house once.
That's a fact.
They've never came to the Capitol building and stormed the Capitol and. Huh?
That was my next thought of what they should do.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be at the Capitol building.
Yeah.
They go out and have a citizen arrested.
So here's the thing. Like, I've gotten down with them before. Would you consider me a terrorist just because I showed up to march?
It depends on what you think of them.
Hey, thank you so much, MD, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate you being here.
Right? You know, that are stuck in a box and just want to do this and think they have all the answers. But I don't think.
All right, so this really seems to be it. I'm checking the other streams. Most people are dispersing, or they're already gone. Their live stream has been cut. So once this guy goes down, we're going to end the feed. But like I was mentioning earlier, I believe our camera guy is checking into what's going on in Portland. If things get live in Portland, which they're kind of expected to be live, our camera guy is going to head there and make sure he captures some truth happening. So when this cuts, just know that we're most likely going to be going live a little bit later, probably in a few hours. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way you're helping the channel. I can't promise you'll be notified because YouTube seems to hate my guts. But if you want to make sure that you're notified and you never miss another live, join the Discord. All my links are in the description. I have Nightbot in the chat. It's an automated messaging thing that I have there to provide links for you guys during the chat, during the live feed. I'll try and post some links in there as well. But if for some reason you need a link, instead of asking me or trying to ask my mods, all the links are in the description. I also have Parler if you want to follow me on Parler. Right now I'm just using it for live notifications and stuff, but if you want to make sure you never miss another live, join the Discord.
They get more support than any Patriots. They have funding. I think Antifa is a terrorist organization. They terrorize their communities and tear them apart. They do not unify anyone besides their group. More people of our group have come out to try and talk to them than they have came out to try and talk to us.
I disagree with that. I think a lot of them
Yeah.
are anti-dialogue. I think that's true in a lot of ways, but I'm saying it's not all across the board. And there are people
I can agree with that.
That can unite. And because I agree, I would much rather go and fuck up like a building like this or protest against a building like this.
But we don't want to fuck up a building. That's the key.
but
So,
protest or whatever,
do you know what we were doing?
compared to like window smashing. You know what I mean?
Do you know what we were here last Monday for, though? Or 2 Mondays ago? See, that's the problem. Is so where did you get your info on that? And what did you think of it?
What do you mean? Last Monday?
When we stormed the Capitol?
Well, I saw the one in Olympia. Is that what you're?
No, I'm referring to when we were here 2 Mondays ago. You don't know? Okay, you should look it up because we were here because they were having a closed door session on extending COVID measures. There was Chinese nationals in there, while we Americans who pay for that building weren't allowed inside there. Then Kate Brown tyrantly told her stormtroopers to stand outside there and form a wall and not allow the public in there. They could have handled that differently, and they didn't, and that's why it got violent. That's why it got violent. And that's part of the problem is nobody understands our movement. They don't understand why we're here, and they think that we don't want to stop wearing masks, and that's why we're out here. Like, no, that's not the case.
And you see how you just informed me of that, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, do your own research. I mean, you know what I mean. It's for you to make your own judgment. But I was there. I was filming.
Of course.
And
all I'm saying is that it's not all the way across the board. People are down to talk, and it takes a certain kind of person to be.
Are they willing to change though? That's the thing.
That's tough on both sides.
Because our change would have to be willing to accept dealing with terrorists. Their change would have to be not being terrorists. That's the thing.
Well, see,
so would they be willing?
That mindset like prevents dialogue because then everybody on their side is like, you guys are racist Nazis. We're not going to go.
How is that racist or neo-Nazi?
What's that?
How is that racist or neo-Nazi though? Well, that's my point though. You see how silly that argument is?
Right, but then you saying they're all terrorists is just as silly because they're not. A lot of people are just showing up to the marches, bro.
I understand. Okay, so let's simplify it. If we're in Baghdad and there's Iraqis marching, civilians, and a bunch of Taliban come by and kill them, But, you know, 2 or 3 of the guys didn't fire a shot. Are they not terrorists?
It's not that extreme, though. You know?
But it almost is. Did you watch last night? Were you there?
In Portland?
Yeah.
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 But
what?
That's not.
They were shooting fireworks at the Justice
and
Center.
The cops have been shooting them the entire 200 days.
See, that's what's wrong. I don't know where you're seeing that, but I'm seeing both sides. I've been seeing both sides, but I've been seeing both sides terrorize the cops. Antifa has totally terrorized the cops. They've doxed them. They've shown up at their houses. They've terrorized their kids, and so it makes no sense to say that the police have been shooting them for 8 months. That's silly. That's a silly argument.
Well, they haven't.
Well, they have because of why?
Well, initially it was peaceful protest outside.
No, it was not. No, it was not. I don't know what you're. I don't know what.
I was there,
do you
bro.
turn a blind eye to what when they destroyed buildings and shit? Because there was no. The peaceful marches ended after about a month. I watched it live. I watched it as they turned the cameras down and destroyed buildings. No.
There is.
See, and that's why we won't ever have dialogue. Is you can't. No.
Bro, I can literally like.
Are you referring to the 1 or 2 Patrick Kimmons marches they have a week?
Those are peaceful marches every week.
Okay, I can agree with that.
You know what I mean?
That's fine.
I'm saying it's not all across the board, bro.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But when 80% of your protests turn out violent, not yours, that group turns out violent, our perception of them when we're. This is not mainstream media that I'm hearing this from. I'm watching it visually with my own 2 eyes. And 9 times out of 10 now, 9 times out of 10 now, maybe not necessarily BLM every time. They're kind of 50-50. They kind of fence hop. But 9 times out of 10, Antifa marches turn out violent. And that's a pretty factual statement. I'd say about 80% of the time they turn out violent. And and they end up hurt over that.
And I'm not like I'm not saying,
Excuse me, I got from that gas or whatever.
I'm not saying I personally think like, oh, how do we make a change? Well, let's go smash this fucking business up or something. Like I don't think that's gonna make a change. Obviously, you know what I mean? But I think the dialogue and the understanding on both sides, we can come to an agreement, see some common points, and be like, yo, let's fucking back. Because like bigger picture, what do you see? Like we just go to war with each other? Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you see.
Yeah. I mean, because people are making poor choices, and they want to divide us, and a lot of people.
What's up? Oh, my bad.
Anyways, if I see you around, let's talk some more. I need to get back over there.
Yeah, hit me up.
So, thanks, man.
No shoe, by the way.
Okay. All right. Did I lose you guys? I did. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, all right.
Thanks for not here, buddy.
I tried. I wish that wouldn't have turned out like that, but. Oh yeah, I don't plan on going to jail. I just chugged a whole bottle of water. I hope I don't get a stomach ache. Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna wreck him. Tell Gene to call me if they come through. Let's live. Come through. You can all be.
Well, I mean, again, it just goes back to they could have handled that situation a lot differently, and they didn't. So. Yeah. Well, it was very apparent. What do I got playing in the background? Is that me? I do have it playing, that's why.
Let me get that on video because she's never said that before. She's always been a total back to blue supporter. I think that was kind of a...
Okay.
You know, and it's sad. I don't know, it's just sad that this is the way it's turning, honestly. But yeah.
It's bullshit talking about Joey. Oh, okay. So we should start, we should just continue to back all these people that show up for donations for speeches and then leave. I don't know. I just kind of over it, honestly. I think it's ridiculous. All this is ridiculous. You got half the group that you have half the group that wants to continue to sit out here and say back the police after they've shown time and time again that they're biased. You have patriots that are desk jobbers, and I'm just kind of over it all, honestly. I think it's ridiculous. So that's my take on it. I ain't doing the whole, you know, we're gonna be peaceful shit, especially after today. The whole like we're gonna be nice about this, and you know, no, I'm done with that. It's over. That shit's over. I'm telling you, it's dead on arrival. Because it doesn't matter if we're peaceful. It doesn't matter if we bend over backwards. Well, matter of fact, let me tell you this: we have been over backwards for 8 months now. 8 months we've been over backwards, and look what it's gotten us. The police to not back us. I don't hear anything. Sorry, Roxanne. Sorry that hurts your feelings. We also had a group of patriots here today that I kind of feel like, I'm not going to mention any names, but we had a small group of patriots here today that feel like we should be marching with Antifa. They were here today. I'm going to tell you right now, if the Patriot movement stands behind Antifa or anyone like that, I will never, ever, ever march with the Patriot movement ever again. Ever. If that's going to be our option, no thanks. I don't want anything to do with that. So, someone can be the dialogue guy, because I quite frankly can't have a conversation with any of them. But I don't know. I don't know who's a real patriot anymore, to be honest with you. I wish I could tell you.
All right, just a moment.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just, I don't know. I'm kind of trying to gather my thoughts here and think about, yeah, I don't know.
All right, everyone, we're going to call it. He's just walking around giving his opinion, and that's not what this is for. I appreciate him being out there and, you know, doing what he does so we can see what's happening firsthand and live, but that's as far as it goes. So thank you guys for all being here. Like I've said a couple times now, it's believed there's supposed to be an event happening in Portland a little bit later. Our hooligan camera guy is amped up and ready to go out there if it does happen, and when it does happen. So make sure you join the Discord. That way you will be notified when we go live, where we'll be live, what will be happening. So definitely join the Discord. It's a free app. Download it on your phone. Come to any of my live videos, even if they're not live anymore. In the description, it will have the link that takes you straight to the server. You'll be greeted by an automated message letting you know that you're now a part of the Discord. The notifications and everything should be set up so you're not bothered unless I say your name. And the only time I should be saying your name is to let you know that we're going live. So definitely join the Discord. Just a rough summary of what we just watched was basically the Patriots and some Proud Boys were having a rally near the Capitol, I believe. When it started, it was basically about anti-lockdown stuff. People are tired of being locked in their house and told that they can't live their life because people are scared of COVID and all of that. So that's how it started. They decided to march down to their governor's mansion and have a little rally protest right there where they were greeted with riot police who were pretty civil. Wasn't much happening. They all, you know, had some public speakers and whatnot and people getting some stuff off their chest. It was fairly peaceful. Had a giant flag like we see in the Mega Million March. Stuff in DC had a giant flag like that. They marched back to the Capitol where they discovered that Antifa and riot police were they were mixing it up in front of some storefronts. There was a little bit of clashing going on between the Patriots, Proud Boys, and the riot police. I don't know if they're actually officers or not. In these areas, they like to hire private security and stuff like that. That's why you don't see arrests being made. It's because they don't have authority to actually arrest you. They're just kind of like over-glorified bouncers. It's like you're in the club and they have authority to come throw you out, but that's about all they can do. So I'm not saying specifically who or what they represent. They look like riot police. That's what I'm going to call them. Look into it if, you feel some type of way about it. Basically, the police were keeping them separated from, Antifa people who were there to do damage. Eventually, the riot police started tear gassing the Patriots, forcing them down the road, forcing them down the park. Tear gas was deployed. Pepper balls were used. I didn't really see anything other than that. I didn't see anyone get arrested, but they were mentioning that a few live streamers were arrested. I assume there's non-live streamers that were also arrested. There were a few arrests made once they started heading through the park. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what happened. They all gathered back at the Capitol building and then kind of dispersed from there. So, to the best of my ability, that was a summary of what happened. If you don't want to take my word for it, please don't. Watch the live over again. It is uncensored and uncut, and it's here until YouTube decides to take it down. They took down my Georgia video. I've spoke with customer service. We're trying to get to the bottom of that, at least try and get some sort of answer why they took it down. Either way, if you would like to watch that video, it is on BitChute. As soon as this live is done processing, which happens when I end the live. YouTube will start processing the video. As soon as it is finished processing, I will also make sure that this archive is on BitChute, so you guys can view it just in case YouTube feels some type of way about this event. Thank you guys for being here. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. You guys are what is keeping the channel rolling, so thank you so much. For anyone that hasn't heard, I created 57 new items in the merch store with the brand new Hooligan H logo. I think everything turned out really awesome. I can't wait to get my stuff in the mail. I'd really like to see some Hooligan merch during the DC event. I don't know what kind of liability that gives me, but it would be really cool to see some Hooligan stuff on the live. Don't forget, if you guys purchase any merch at all, no matter what it is out of the merch store, definitely take a picture, put it in the Discord, email it to me, something. I'd really like to create sort of a collage of photos of hooligans wearing their merch and stuff. I think that would be really cool. I'd even put a page on my website for people to be able to check out and stuff. I'm thinking about adding more of this kind of content to my website. My website is pretty much for music only, but I'm thinking about adding a page dedicated to all of this, because this has now become a big part of my life. It's been almost 8 months every day I've been covering these live streams, so this is definitely like a big part of my life at this point. Again, thanks to all of you showing up, wanting to see the truth, wanting to see what is actually happening around us, and, you know, just being tired of people giving you their opinion, their version of what happened, or their ulterior motive, you know, motivated agenda that they're providing to us on a daily basis. On any article you read, any kind of news you see, you know, this is what gets us ahead of it, is watching it happen live. So big shout out to all of you for being here. Thank you so much for viewing. Please stick around. I'm going to drop a bunch of links. I want you guys to all check them out. Follow me on all the platforms. That way we can all stay connected and we can all pursue the truth. Thank you all for being here. Stand tall, shine bright. That's a wrap.